Welcome you all for corporate accounting class. I'm Dr. VG Jisha, Assistant Professor, Department of Management, Krishna Jayanti College. So this video will help you to know the overview what we are going to do in this upcoming semester. So here the first main objective of the course is to enable a student to develop the awareness about what is corporate accounting and what are the provisions we have under Companies Act. So as per the new Companies Act 2013, what are the changes happen and how to compute the income and expenses. So all those things will the student will be able to understand after this course. So the main objective or outcome of this course is to create a final accounts as per the Companies Act and to use the accounting treatment for issue of shares and debenture and how to calculate the purchase consideration in case of amalgamation or in case of external reconstructions and how to pass entries in different business combination. So once you finish this subject, you will be able to calculate or compute income and balance sheet and the final of companies and interpret that accounts. So the first unit will be covered with final accounts. In final accounts, we will give an overview of what is final accounts and what do you mean by income statement, what is balance sheet, what are the items which comes under income statement, what are the item which comes under balance sheet will be covered in this unit 1. Okay, and after this a student will be in a position to work out the problems by themselves. So even by looking into the balance sheet, you will be in a position to interpret what is the financial status of a company. Okay, so the revised schedule will be discussed in this unit 1, and unit 2 covers with issue of shares and debentures. So here we will be discussing about what is shares, what do you mean by share capital, what are the modes of issues we have, like and what do you mean by subscription, what is over subscription, under subscription, how the shares are being allotted, and what is pro rata allotment, forfeitures, and what do you mean by issue of debenture, what is the major difference between the shares and debentures. So all these things, how to prepare a journal entry and how to make a balance sheet after issue of shares, what are the procedures for has been carried out for issuing a shares, all those things will be discussed in unit 2. And next comes unit 3, amalgamation and absorption. So this is one type of business combination. So here we will be discussing about what do you mean by amalgamation, what is the meaning, and what is absorption, what is the major difference between amalgamation and absorption. So what are the conditions we use if an amalgamation is done in case of merger, or if amalgamation is done in case of purchase, how the accounting treatment is being done, how to calculate purchase consideration when in case of amalgamation. So these things will be done in unit 3. And next comes unit 4, which is the external reconstruction. So here the topic which we will be covering is what is external reconstruction, how to calculate purchase consideration. There are different methods in calculating purchase consideration, lump sum method, net asset method, net payment method, intrinsic value method. So all those methods will be discussed, and how to calculate in different scenario, and how to pass an accounting treatment during in case of external reconstruction. So what will be an impact when transferor is transferring the property, assets and liabilities, how the accounting treatment will be carried out in their books, and how the accounting treatment will be carried out in transferee books will be discussed. And the last unit is in internal reconstruction. So here also the basic, what do you mean by internal reconstructions, what are the forms of reconstruction, what do you mean by what is the difference between internal and external reconstructions, how the reductions of capital is being done. So what are the schemes for internal reconstructions, and the problems will be discussed in this unit. So once you finish this concepts, you will be in a position to understand how the corporate accounting is being done. Okay, so hope this video I've given a brief about what you are going to learn. So let's start with Unit 2 in upcoming classes. Thank you.